Hi. Can you guys try that again? It's nicer when you guys reply. Hi. Oh, thank you. So, hi everyone, I'm Harsha. I'm 15 years old. So a bit underqualified to be here today. And I'm from Persatuan Minda Dynamic dan Creative, PMDK, which is also known as the Dynamic and Creative Minds Association. And I'm also from Ascendance. Okay. So I've been given this huge honor to be speaking here with all you amazing people. So can we have a round of applause for the person who thought this was a good idea? Thank you. Alright. So I'm supposed to be sharing some of my takeaways and my lessons from this past few days, which have, in my books, been a truly amazing conference. And I think one of my biggest takeaways is that IAVE and Yayasan Salam and all of the partners in this conference really know how to have an amazing conference. So can we have a round of applause for it? Sorry, the podium is kind of scary. Reminds me of school. Okay. So there are many things that I'm sure all of us know that we've gotten from this conference. It's truly been one of the most fun, energetic, exciting and beneficial conferences that I've been for. And if I were to list every single thing I've learned, I think we'd surely run out of time. Don't you agree? Yeah. Definitely, right? So I'm just going to be talking about one major takeaway I've got from these last few days. And it's that we're never really alone in whatever we do. Can you guys stand up for a moment? Just to emphasize my point. Can, if you want to come up here, everyone, if you can fit it on the stage, I don't know, right? So, close your eyes with me for a moment. And just, can we do a small practical? Alright. I did this when I spoke in one of the plenary sessions, so all of you who were there, don't spoil it, right? But let's try this again. Think of a word. Everyone help think of a word. Could be any word. Could be watermelon, microphone, papaya, whatever you want. Think of a word. And repeat that word in your mind. Think of it. And now, whisper that word out loud. Just whisper it. Food. Whisper. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's whispering. Now, on the count of 3, shout the word out loud. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was fun. Alright, nice. Let's try it a bit differently. Imagine one of those wise old men who live on a mountain. Now say the word how you think that person would say it. Food, something like that. 1, 2, 3, go! Like a wise old man. Okay, so now we have a lot of wise people here. Now, think of how an old pirate would say it. Can you think of it like that? Ooh, something, I don't know. 1, 2, 3. So whatever your word was, say it out loud. Again, 1, 2, 3, shout it out. Alright, it's different, right? So, why I wanted you guys to do that, and have a round of applause for yourselves and you can sit down. It's because if you really did that practical, you would see this. That when we're alone, when we're just by ourselves, when we're whispering things out, it doesn't have that much of an impact. Just like all of us here today. All of us are from places which want to do good. All of us are doing good. All of us have a similar vision of seeing how amazing humanity as a species can be. How we can help people. How we can volunteer and solve problems which are bothering our fellow humans out there. Right? Right? That's what all of us want to do. But if we keep to ourselves, if we just whisper our causes out, there's only so much movement we can create. But when we shout it out, when we can hear all our voices together, then it becomes something which really rocks the stage, which really can be echoed off the walls. Am I right? Only some people replying. It's kind of sad. Guys, differently, then suddenly, like saying things in a different way, like experimenting in what you do differently, it becomes much more fun. We have much more laughter with us. We wonder, what are we doing? But in the end, we create excitement. And when we put that excitement together and we work together as a whole, within people, among organizations, among NGOs and corporates, among people of different backgrounds and from different places, then we really make a movement. Then we can really change things. Don't you agree? Yes. And that's one thing which I've learned from these last few days. That we as people, all of us want to do something good, but we can only truly make that difference, make that real impact when we work together. Now, I've always been a very strange child. I've always liked looking at how amazing we were as people. Like, think about all the things we've done as a species. We send people to space. We create amazing things. You guys have been for the plenary sessions about innovation, right? Awesome, right? The stuff they're coming out with. And we are all part of that species. We all do these amazing things. But at the same time, whenever there's disharmony among ourselves, when we disconnect ourselves from each other, from nature, from the world, we create problems which need solving, like war, climate change, pollution, unhappiness. And all of these, in one way or another, are products of a disconnect between each other and between us and the world. Which is why volunteerism is very, very important, because it bridges that disconnect. And I'm sure that this conference has just been proof of that. Because if you're like me, and if you were here in the opening session on Wednesday, and you were sitting in your seat wondering, I don't know half the people in this room, oh God, I'm nervous, I don't know who to talk to and everything. And if you were like that, and you flash forward to today, and you look back around the room, and now you can see people that you didn't know before this week, but have become really good friends with. You've learned the stories, you've learned the message, the impact that everyone else is trying to create, right? And, okay, show of hands. Before this conference, did you not know something that you know now? Is there something new that you learned that you can do better, that you can improve on what your work is? Show your hands if you've learned something. Be truthful, because I've learned something. And if you look around, what is even more spectacular is, chances are each of us learn something different. And when we all learn different things, and we all come back as a group, and we discuss, we learn from each other, we teach one another, then we are really working together. Then we really can do that good that we all set out to do. So, the thing about IAVE that really touched me is just, it wasn't just a conference. It was like a group of people who really sat down and said, what can we do to make this world a better place? Right? You guys are the ones who do this. It was a group of people from college students to heads of organizations who said, we have something in common. We're all human. We're all part of this world. So let's do something about it. Let's do good for this world, right? And it's that factor that bonds us all, that reconnects every individual out there in this planet. And IAVE has brought that out not only through sharing of knowledge and experience and information, but also through those little moments you have with people. When you look back at the conference, you're not just going to remember what you learned, but also the feeling you created. You learned about different people, how they live in different lives, how life in other countries are, how each and every single one of us truly had fun, whether it was joking with each other during the breaks, talking about food, or listening to music. So it creates that atmosphere of oneness, of a family. And we need to be a family, we need to be together if we're going to do this, right? Okay. So, one more thing. If everyone can just turn to the person behind you, or in front of you, depends how you organize it, just turn around or to your side, whatever, and try to see someone who you didn't really talk to throughout this conference, unless you decide to sit with your group of friends. And for 5 minutes, just tell them one thing you learned in this conference. Just share for like 1 minute. Hello? Alright. Welcome back. Hi. I can walk around now. Let's move by. So, did you guys learn something different just by that one conversation? Right? Did you talk to someone you normally would not have talked to if you saw them on the street? Yeah, probably, right? I don't go talking to people on the street. My mom told me not to talk to strangers. Okay. And here's the thing. That has been what I've been seeing throughout the whole conference. Sharing of ideas. Learning from one another. So can we have another round of applause to IAVE and IAVE Conference for bringing this out with us? Thank you for creating this platform, this atmosphere for us to not only learn from each other, but to realize that we're all really the same. That in the end, each and every single one of us, despite our differences or similarities, despite our beliefs and our thoughts, really want the same thing in the end. And again, the plenary session which I did was called Solving World Problems Starting With Me. And if you saw that title and weren't there for the session, you were probably thinking, how does this little girl solve world problems, right? World problems are for scientists and for wise people and everything, not 15-year-old girls, right? Right, okay. I thought that was too, okay. But one lesson I've gotten on the journey of volunteering is each and every single one of us does make a difference. Each and every single one of us plays a role. When we change ourselves, when we adopt this idea of making volunteerism a lifestyle into our lives, and when our very lives is that volunteerism, when our thoughts every day are, how can I help? What can I do better? And when that becomes a lifestyle, we really do make a difference. Because not only in the work that we do, but also in the work that other people do. Because we meet people, we talk to people, we share. And when we spread this idea of making volunteerism a part of our lives, and if everyone adopts it, what do you think can happen? One person saying they want to make a difference, deciding to dedicate their lives to making a difference, can can create a massive amount of change, right? Everyone else, do you not agree? Okay, maybe you don't. All right. What about 5 people? Can they make a difference? Okay, few more people said yes, alright. Okay, not that many. Now what about 100 people? Can that make a difference? Yes. Okay, getting better. What about every single one of us in this conference? Can we make a difference together? Yes. Now what about 1 million people? No. How about 1 million people less, huh? What about 1 million people, guys? Yes. 1 billion? So let's work together to reach this concept of volunteerism to as many people as we can out there. Because again, if I have to summarize everything in 2 sentences, this is what I will say. That if we really, really want to make a difference, we need to work together. Because when the world comes together, even the sky is not a limit. That's what I, Harsha, 15-year-old girl, says. And once again, I would like to have a round of applause for IAVE, Yayasan Salam, YSS, all the amazing people who taken part in this. And one last round of applause. I know your hands probably pain now because girl asked you clap so much. But can we have a round of applause for yourselves? For each and every single one of you? You guys are the people who will really change the future. You guys are the ones who are saving our planet. So thank you. I'm Harsha, I'm from Ascendance, and have a great day. Bye.